Okay, once again, you're welcome to today's lesson. Today, we're going to be talking about shapes. So, how to go about with basic shapes and how to combine shapes, how to work with shapes basically. So, the last time I took you through the quick action bar and the bar down here, this particular one. So, today we are going to be learning about this particular icon, right? The shapes. So when you click on it, realize that a lot of things appear. So we have stickers, draw, shape, bezier, arrow, and other things. Now let's start with it. When I click on stickers, there are several stickers that appears. So birthday, this a crown, this is the a lot of stickers, right? A lot of stickers. This is a nice, this is a sticker that can be used for a lot of artworks. This is a sticker, very nice, that can be used. This is a sticker especially used for pricing. So this, for instance, you can use it to let's say this sticker, I've taken this sticker, I want to write something on it. Then I come to the text area and I write text. So when I click on text, then I edit my text. So write something like great. Then okay. So let me increase it a little bit. Then I drag it here. Right. So rate. Now rate is here. Then I want to change the color. So I come and click on color. Then I choose the color I want. Right. So rate is there. I want to add something to rate. Then I edit it. So edit. So let's say for free. Then okay. Then it comes. Free. Let me increase the size first. Free. So maybe I don't want this particular color. Oh, this has decreased. So let me change the color. Make it a different color. Let's say black or any color based on your specification. Right. That is it. And the stickers are many. If you want to change, maybe this is the sticker, you don't want it, you just reselect, right? So let me go back for you to see. When you highlight the sticker, you click here, this is reselect, then you reselect the sticker. You can choose any other sticker that you want. A lot of stickers that you can work with. So let's say this is what I choose. Just highlight and increase it, right? Increase the sticker, increase the size, and you work with it. Very simple. It's so simple to work with it. Okay, now let's move on to the next, the actual thing, which is okay. Let's first talk about draw. When I pick draw, first of all, let me delete these ones. Now when I look at the draw, this is the pen, so I can increase the pen size a little, and then I'll draw something, right? Let me decrease it and choose a different color, right? So based on the size and based on the color, you can draw anything that you want. Now there's one thing you have to know. If maybe I want to draw a certain shape, I've drawn the shape, I can change the color. But if I want to fill in, so let's say I choose this with a different color, then let me draw something, right? So it fills in. Whatever I draw is solid. Now with the same draw, for instance, I want it to look like dashes, so I click on dashes. As I draw, it becomes dashes, Now observe one thing. Let me click fill in. When I click on dash, the fill in will not select. You can't do fill inside and also dash line at the same time, but there's something like neon effect. When I click on neon effect, let me change the color and increase the brush. You realize that there is some kind of blurry side of the lines I've drawn. Very nice one. You can fill in and do neon as well. So let me delete whatever is here, then I'll come and fill in. So let me draw something like this. So it fills in and there's neon, right? But you can't do dashes and do that, which is not possible. Now let's move to the next, which is the shapes panel. For instance, I want to draw a rectangle. So when I click on the shapes, this is the square. I can twist it, maybe vertical rectangle or a horizontal rectangle. So simple. And I can give it a color, red. I can just scroll, choose any color that I want depending on the work I am doing, right? So you choose the color based on your own specification. Now let's say you want to gradient. Gradient is a way of combining different colors. So we have lots of gradients here. Now I don't want these colors here, so I can click on this plus sign here. I mean this one. Okay, so when I click on it, this is the color that was already there. The colors that are this area is marked by this, and colors here is marked by this. So when I click on this particular one, then I come and click on color here. So when I click on color, it allows me to choose a specific color, right? So let's say I choose color, certain color from, say, this red. Now color again, this is the color. Okay, so this color has been chosen. Now let me come here, this particular place. When I click it, then I come and click on the color again. So I've chosen that. Let me click on color and choose something green. So realize that the two colors, one is here, one is here. I can use this icon down here to increase the green and decrease it. I can also use the red one to increase and decrease it, right? Very nice. Now let's say I want to add a different color to it. All I do is that I click on this plus sign. When I click on it, you realize that another one comes. So the number of times you click, the number of colors you can add. So that one, this one has been added. Let me click on color. I click on color, then I make it yellow, right? So I make it yellow. Let me do it again. Click, make it yellow. twist it, make it yellow. Okay, so now you see that the yellow has appeared in the middle. So very nice. This is my, so I use this two circles to control the colors. So I just twist it the way I want it, to look. So I have my Ghana flag, very nice, in a very blended way. So depending on how you want it to be, maybe you want the yellow to be very small, or you want it to be this way, anyhow you want it, or you want it in one corner like this. So you can just manipulate it in any way you want, right? So let's say this way, then I click OK. So the square I chose has been shaded in the color. Now what is good about this is that once you choose a particular gradient, it becomes part of your grade list, which you can use the next time you are working again. Now look at something. Let me show you something about the colors. This, okay, color. When I go to color, there's this pen tool which is called eyedropper tool, which allows you to pick a certain color. So let's say I click on it. When you click on it, it takes you to your working area, which you can choose a certain color. Now I don't have a lot of things here, so let me go back. Okay, let me go and select something. Let me add something from my gallery. I'll show you how to do it. Photos. Something which is very colorful. Looking for something. Okay, so let's say I choose this man. Okay, I choose this man. The man is here. Now I want to choose a color that will look the same as the shirt, the color of the shirt. So when I click on what I want to make its color same, then I come to color. Okay, then I click on the plus sign, then I click on the eyedropper tool, then I come and select the man, then I click on the shirt, then I click OK. So you realize that the box has gained the color of the man's shirt, which is so simple. Okay, now this color, let me make this unseen. Now this color, I want to decrease the opacity. Opacity means the thickness of the color, so I want to decrease it. You see, so once I click on opacity, let me go back and show you. This is opacity, this one, right? So when I click on it, I can decrease it and increase, decrease and increase, decrease to how I want it to look, right? Okay, now let's come here. I want to add a certain texture. I want to put something inside this box. I scroll down and I click on texture, then I pick an image from my gallery. So I have this image. Okay, so you realize that the image I picked, okay, this image is very blurry. The image is dark and the color is dark, so let me change the color first. Let me change the color, make it white, make it white, white, this is white. Okay, opacity. Okay, let me delete it and make another one. Okay, delete it. Now this is it. I have my square, or yeah, a rectangle, if I may say. Then I go and choose texture. Then I go to my gallery, choose a picture. So let's say, okay, let me choose this one. Right, okay. Now this flyer I choose is inside the logo or the box or the rectangle I took, so I can scale it. The scale will make it small, plenty of it, or you make it just one, or like anyhow you want to make it, right? So as you scroll it, so this is how you can make it. You can even do this and it becomes a background where you work with. So nice and simple, doing this with just your smartphone. Okay, so let me deselect it. Now let's look at the next thing. Let's look at the shapes again. Let me go back. Now shapes, I have this shape. When you click on this box, this particular box, here, it allows you to choose different types of shapes. So you can choose half a circle, you can choose love, you can choose this kind of shape, a star, different shapes. It's like a chat icon, a lot of shapes. This is also there, very nice. This is there, like an arrow, very nice. You can use it, twist it anyhow you want it, increase or decrease the size so flexibly. Now maybe I want to combine this shape. Okay, I have this shape, then I click OK. Now let me give it a color. Okay, it's red. Now I want to choose another shape, then I choose another shape. So this is a rectangle, this rectangle is on it. Okay, now I want to add the two of them. I want to make them, put them together, right? So I click on this button here, this, right? When I click on it, then I click here. So when I click here, then I select them, 1, 2, and I click on the middle. Then they will ask me, are you sure you want to merge the selected objects? Then I click yes. So now I have merged them, so I can move the two of them together at the same time, decrease and increase, decrease and increase, right? Now for instance, if I want to let the white cover the white part, let me show you something. Erase color. When I click on erase color, enable it, the white is going to cut some part of the shape. Let me delete it and do an illustration for you. Let's say I want to draw a half moon, or a small, like moon, a part of a moon. So I have my circle, first circle, then I give it a color. Okay, oh sorry, this is my moon. Okay, then I give it a color. This is the color, red. Okay, now let me just copy it. I click on copy, then it copies. Then the one I copied, I give it a different color, green. Okay, now I want to cut the red one, so I just put this one, I adjust it a little bit, then I scroll down here, erase color, enable. No, I'm coming. Okay. First of all, I have to erase color, undo. Okay, now first of all, I have to merge them. So 1 2 merge. Okay, now it is selected, so I come to erase color, then I enable it. Erase color, enable. Wow, I don't know why this thing is not working. Okay, let me do something. Let me delete it and show you something. I have this is a rectangle. Okay, cancel. Then I choose, let's say, another one, a star. Now the star is in the middle, right? So okay. Now let me make this one red. Okay, then I put the star in it. Then I select this. So I select this. Now I go to the layers panel. Then I merge the two. Select the two. Merge them. Yes. Now after merging them, I select it. Then I come to erase color. Then it erases. So it is only white color that you can use to erase another color. You cannot use a different color to erase a different color, because it is, they programmed it as colors. White is not a color, so when you use white, you can use to erase a different thing. So I've been able to use the star to erase this. So nice. Now let's continue with another thing. So let's come here and look at this arrow. I've chosen an arrow, right? Okay, let me delete the box first. Now this arrow, I can increase, decrease, and twist it anyhow I want it. You see, I can. Now when I go and click on the arrow, I've chosen another one. Okay, we have the arrow ends. You can increase the arrow end. When you scroll down, we have the arrow end size. Then we have the arrow tail. This is the tail. You can make the tail different. You can make the tail anyhow you want it. You can increase it, the size, this, right? So various parts of the arrow can be changed. So the head, I've made the head like this, so I can make it like this, and it will look different, right? This is so amazing, very nice. You can change the shapes of it. You can do a lot of things to it. Now opacity can also allow you to decrease it or increase it. Now let's work with the first arrow. I want to make this arrow very visible, so a stroke has already been added. So when you click on stroke, enable it, I can change the color of the stroke, make it black, red, or anything. The stroke width, I can increase the stroke width or decrease it. All depends on the work you are doing, right? Very simple. You can also, now let's move to another thing. So that is it with the. Now we have the bezier. The bezier allows you to make certain designs, right, that you cannot draw with your hand. So this bezier, when let me cancel. Okay, let me go to bezier. Now when you click here, it allows you to move it, right? You can move it. When you click here, it allows you to twist it anyhow you want. So this is the first one that allows you to move. So let me click on it. Allows you to move. And this one allows you to twist. So when you click this side, allows you to twist it anyhow you want it, right? Twist it anyhow you want. Now this particular side also allows you to add many anchors to it. So let's say, first of all, I've twisted it this way. Then I click here, then I click on it. When I click here and I click on it, it has added another anchor to it, right? Then I click back, so I can now twist it to draw something. Twist it. So you select the particular anchor you want to twist, then you twist it. So let me make it small. So I'm coming. You can also change the color of the anchors. You can change them. Very simple and very nice. You can also increase or decrease the opacity of it. Okay, now so it allows you to move it anywhere you want to move it. Now let's go back. Let me show you something on the same. Now maybe this is it. I want to close it. When I click here, it allows me to close it. So it has been closed. Now I can twist it any way I want it. So I can open it, twist it the way I want it to look, right? So based on the work you are doing, it will allow you to do certain things on it, right? Very simple. Now you see, reducing the opacity, so it means that the shape is cutting a certain part of the working space. When I decrease the opacity, realize that it becomes white. you can fill in with this. So nice, very nice. You can do a lot of things with this, right? Then you can increase the stroke as well. Then opacity, so you can increase the stroke and you decrease the opacity, right? So usually decreasing the opacity of a stroke gives it a shadow, so you don't need to add another shadow to it again. So that is basically we've talked about it, everything about the shapes. Now let me do something, a small design for you to see. Let me import an image. Go to downloads this time. Okay, choose this one. This is it. Now let me rotate it. Okay, so I put this here. Yes, then I go for shape. Come and put this shape here, right? Then this, still with this one. Okay, now let me go to text. Let me go to the quotes, pick a short motivational quote, and I'll come and put it on it. Then I give it a color. Give it a color. Give it. Okay, the color is white though, but I'll do something to it. Now let me come to stroke. I stroke it. So stroking it with a black stroke, then I just increase the width of the stroke, make it nice. Then this is it. So now what I'll do is that I'll go to the layers panel, choose the two of them, image them. Then when I select it, then I want to give it a shadow, or better still a stroke. So this time the stroke is going to be for the whole thing. So I'll give it a color, so black stroke, right? I've given it a black stroke. And give it a stroke. And give it a black stroke. That's nice. Now these two, I can give it a small stroke. Usually I like black strokes, so this is it. Now I have, you see, putting this here. Then let me select this one and do some small embossment or shadow. Okay, shadow it. So yes, give it some small shadow, something small, right? This is very simple. Okay, so it is just a simple design that you can do, and then you can add a background to make it look very nice. So I'm sure at this point you've understood about the shapes and how to go about it. In our next video, we'll continue with fonts and how to access various fonts. Thank you very much for being part of today's lesson.